This week on Vallo Vision News, finals are just around the corner. Find out what free resources are available to help students finish the semester strong.
And Montevallo Mayor Holly Cost receives top honors, what she's doing that put her in the national spotlight.
Plus, President Trump leaves for a NATO trip while impeachment hearings are happening this week in Washington. Vallo Vision News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Stephanie Michael.
And I'm Ryan McGarty. Thanks so much for joining us for our final newscast of the semester.
It's crunch time for students across campus as they work to wrap up the semester and study for finals.
Vallo Vision News reporter Nick Norris joins us in studio with more about free resources available to students to help them through this stressful time. Nick?
We're just a week away from the start of finals, and that means lots of long hour studying. UM offers many free services to help students both in and out of the classroom. Take a look.
The Falcon Success Center is helping UM students get proactive. One of the ways it's doing this is by offering free tutoring at the Learning Enrichment Center. The LEC offers both individual and small group tutoring to help students in a variety of different courses. Of course, most students are likely aware of the Learning Enrichment Center. Not all may realize how much the Falcon Success Center can help them.
We're trying to focus on financial literacy and helping students get better prepared to take a college. Teach the students about credit cards and, what is debt and how do you get out of debt and how do you repay those student loans.
If you'd like to reach out to the Falcon Success Center, you can call them at 665-6092 or email them at falconsuccesscenter@montevallo.edu. Meanwhile, Carmichael Library will be open for extended hours throughout finals week. The library will be open on Saturday, December 7th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Sunday, December 8th through Wednesday, the 11th. The library will be open 24 hours a day. Thursdays' hours are 7:30 a.m. to midnight, and Fridays are 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Good luck to everyone on their finals. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Nick Norris. Ryan and Stephanie, back to you.
UM's Counseling Services is asking for donations to the campus food pantry now through December 13th. All you need to do to participate is look for the tree next to the shopping cart in Farmer Hall. Select an ornament of the tree. Purchase the non-perishable food item listed on the ornament and bring your donation to Counseling Services in the lower part of Main Hall.
The University of Montevallo Concert Choir will host its annual Christmas concert Tuesday, December 3rd at American Village. A Montevallo Choral Christmas will feature traditional Christmas music. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for UM faculty, staff, and students. To purchase tickets, visit montevallotickets.universitytickets.com.
UPC will be hosting the game show night Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Farmers Stage. The game is modeled after Family Feud and has a wide variety of categories. Teams will compete in a bracket-style competition, and the big winners will take home a cash prize. Montevallo will be getting into the Christmas spirit this Thursday night. The city will hold a tree lighting in front of the post office at 5:30 and announce the winners of the Montevallo Main Street window decorating contest. The Christmas parade, featuring floats, bands, and Santa Claus, will start down Main Street at 6 p.m.
With finals week approaching, SGA and UPC are hosting their annual midnight breakfast. The study break will be in the CAF on December 8th from 10 to midnight. SGA will be serving pancakes and biscuits, while UPC makes personalized novelties for students in Anna Irvin. Everything is free for current UM students.
Montevallo Mayor Holly Cost recently received national recognition for empowering youth and equality in her community.
Mayor Cost is one of 15 community leaders selected from across the country to join New Deal, a network aimed at expanding opportunity in communities through progressive solutions. She is also the 4th leader from Alabama to be chosen to participate in the New Deal network. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages.
Just search for Vallo Vision News on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more stories throughout the week. Still ahead, today is Cyber Monday. How retailers are battling for your business and what you can do to shop safely online.
Plus, one hotel took Christmas decorating to a new level. Your jaw will drop when you find out how much the decorations on this tree cost.
And what have Krispy Kreme elves been up to this holiday season? We'll tell you coming up. We'll be right back.
Create your future as a social media manager, filmmaker, journalist, and so much more with a degree in communication studies and mass communication. Visit montevallo.edu/COFA for more information. You belong at Montevallo.
Welcome back to Vallo Vision News. The holiday shopping season is off to a strong start, and retailers are hoping to cash in big on this Cyber Monday.
Reporter Karen Kafa is at one of Amazon's facilities in New Jersey with a look at how their big day is shaping up and what Amazon competitors are doing to keep up.
Amazon says today is their Super Bowl. Their 100-plus fulfillment centers across the country, like this one here in Robbinsville, New Jersey, expected to move millions of packages. This facility alone, the size of about 28 football fields, and with about 14 miles of conveyor belt moving items around. But they are not the only retailer that is eyeing a big Cyber Monday today. Winter weather across the country could actually be a positive as consumers cozy up with laptops and tablets at home or pull out a smartphone while delayed at the airport. But weather can also throw a wrench in shipping and logistics, especially as consumers move beyond the expectation of just free shipping offers and focus on delivery speed. Here at Amazon, they say they're prepared.
We've been preparing for Cyber Monday and Black Friday, which was a couple days ago, for the entire year. We're ready for this, and we've spent the last more than 20 years building out our operations network, and we're committed to getting these deals to our customers quickly.
And that network is what a lot of other major retailers will be trying to keep up with today and during the holiday season. Walmart, Best Buy, and Target among the retailers who have ramped up their next day delivery options. Overall, Adobe Analytics says Thanksgiving and Black Friday rang up $11.6 billion in online sales, including a record $2.9 billion in sales off of smartphones on Black Friday. Their forecast for today, another $9.4 billion in sales, which would be a record breaker for the day. Well, back here at Amazon, this facility's 3,000 full-time employees among those helping to push those millions of packages around the country and around the globe today. They are coming off their biggest Black Friday ever just a few days ago, and last year's Cyber Monday was actually their single biggest shopping day in their history. In Robbinsville, New Jersey, I'm Karen Kafa.
As millions of people are shopping this Cyber Monday, the Better Business Bureau is warning people of online scams. They say to watch out for false advertising and to keep a close eye on the web address on your browser. Scammers love to create lookalike websites. Keep your antivirus software up to date. They also recommend using your credit card. If any shady charges turn up later, you can dispute them. Debit cards do not offer the same protection.
The House impeachment inquiry is moving into a new phase this week, with a new report and hearing set for the next 2 days.
Meanwhile, President Trump is heading to London for the NATO leaders meeting and will have to watch the new developments from overseas. Emily Schmidt reports.
President Trump left the White House Monday for a NATO trip, packing little patience for the House impeachment process happening without him.
This is one of the most important journeys that we make as president. And for them to be doing this and saying this and putting an impeachment on the table, which is a hoax to start off with.
Criticism continued in tweets, showing Air Force One leaving for NATO's anniversary while calling Democrats not nice for scheduling impeachment work now. Democrats disagree.
This White House has blocked us every step of the way, and then wants to cry that the process is unfair. So we have more than enough evidence to move forward with impeachment.
The week is packed with potential impeachment steps. Monday, House Intelligence Committee members review findings about whether President Trump sought a quid pro quo with Ukraine. Tuesday, the Intelligence Panel votes whether to send the report to the House Judiciary Committee. Wednesday, that committee has scheduled a hearing about constitutional grounds for impeachment. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, also in Europe for the United Nations Climate Change Summit, said she would not talk about impeachment there.
When we travel abroad, we don't talk about the president in a negative way, and we save that for home.
Plenty of politics clearly waiting in Washington for the president's return. I'm Emily Schmidt reporting.
Coming up on The Buzz, Frozen 2 was anything but cold at the box office last week.
What new record the blockbuster set over the holiday weekend? We'll be right back.
At Vallo, we invest in our students' futures, providing dozens of scholarships for freshmen and transfer students based on academic merit, leadership, community service, major, and financial need. We help every student get a world-class education. Visit youbelong@montevallo.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Vallo Vision News. Now it's time for The Buzz.
Victoria Pentecost joins us now for a look at the stories that we're buzzing about. Victoria?
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm really excited for this one. Very Christmas themed. All right. So one Spanish hotel spared no expense for their holiday decorations. This Christmas tree at Kempinski Hotel Bahia near Marbella is on the fancier side. It's decorated with 3-carat pink diamonds, 4-carat sapphire, oval red diamonds, and black and white diamonds, worth a staggering $15 million. According to the hotel, the tree also features unique martini glasses, feathers, perfume bottles, and even 3D printed chocolate peacocks. The White House is all decked out for the holidays. First Lady Melania Trump tweeted this video showing off the decorations inside the executive mansion. This year's theme is the spirit of America. One ornament made of Scrabble pieces spells out "Be Best." Ms. Trump says she is excited for everyone to experience the beauty of this Christmas season. The $15 million tree. Wow.
Yeah, that's insane. It's a lot of just like random expensive things.
Right, and it's all in just like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I could pay all my bills.
Yeah.
That's all that I want.
All that stuff.
Oh, jeez. Mariah Carey gets an early Christmas present, a Guinness World Records title. The pop diva is being honored for the achievements attached to her classic hit, All I Want for Christmas Is You. The recently released songs set the world records. They are the highest chart holiday song on the Billboard's U.S. Hot 100 by a solo artist, the most streamed track on Spotify in a 24-hour period by a female singer, and the record for the most weeks in the UK singles top 10 for a Christmas song. Carey was presented with her certificate during a holiday show in Las Vegas. The holiday season is off to a great start for the Beehive. Singer-songwriter Beyoncé releases a new collection, the 2019 Shop Beyoncé Holiday line. It includes gifts, items, clothing, accessories, plus holiday-specific merchandise like ornaments and wrapping paper. This isn't the first time Beyoncé has released a mini collection. In February 2018, she released a limited edition line with a Valentine's Day theme. Oh, what can't Beyoncé do? I adore her.
Yeah. There's just I didn't know that she was even going to release a line. That was a lot of stuff.
She is a powerhouse of a woman. That you never know what she's going to do. And she's fantastic. A dying Star Wars fan received one of his final wishes. The patient wanted to watch the newest movie in the franchise, Star Wars: The Rise of the Skywalker. The problem is the film won't be in theaters until mid-December. Last Tuesday, Rowan's Hospice in Hampshire, England, took to Twitter to make the plea on the patient's final behalf, saying time is not on his side. On Thursday, Disney's chairman and CEO Bob Iger responded saying they are grateful to be able to share the rise of Skywalker with the patient and his family. May the Force be with you and with us all. The patient released a statement thanking Disney, saying he felt like he won the lottery. Disney's Frozen 2 is now the highest grossing movie ever for the Thanksgiving weekend box office. The sequel to the 2013 animated hit set the record, bringing in more than $123 million over the 5-day holiday weekend. The previous record was held by The Hunger Games: Catching Fire, which made $109 million in 203 the film, which continues the adventures of Princess Anna, Queen Elsa, and Olaf the Snowman, has made more than $738 million globally in just 12 days. And finally this week, Krispy Kreme elves have been hard to work to create these festive donuts. The company has 3 new holiday-inspired treats. The reindeer is Krispy Kreme's classic donut glazed, dipped in chocolate icing and decorated with pretzel antlers, a red icing nose, and sugar piece eyes. The present is a bright green glazed donut filled with cream and decorated with a red icing bow to look like a Christmas gift. The Santa Belly donut is filled with chocolate cream dipped in red icing with sugar sprinkled on it and decorated in a belt that looks just like the one Santa would wear. The North Pole-inspired treats are available now through December 24th. Now I'm just hungry. I've been hungry, still hungry, now I'm really hungry.
Yeah, we definitely need to find a Krispy Kreme.
Right, and I think that they're so cute too. Like, that's adorable. It's a fun little, like, happy holidays.
Yeah.
I'd love to get a box of donuts.
That's all the time we have for today's show. Remember, there's more campus and community news on our website.
Just head over to vallovisionnews.wordpress.com to see stories from mass communication student reporters throughout the week. Thanks for watching this semester. We leave you with a shot of our Department of Communication Christmas tree in Strong Hall. For the entire team here at Vallo Vision News, we wish you a very happy holiday season. We'll see you again in 2020.